Hello, welcome back to another scripting tutorial. In this video, we're going to be learning the variables. Okay, so basically, to start off, um, insert. So right click on part, insert, go to insert object, and press script. So this is where we program or script in Roblox. So basically, we can say, um, let's say dog's age, right? Dog's age. All right. You can say so. The reason why I'm not like hitting space and doing age is because for Lua that's like, okay, what are you doing? You're like, why are you adding a space and just age? You can't do that. You can't have two word variables. Okay, so you can say dog's age. It has to be one word. Dog's age is a variable. You can say dog's age equal to 1. So, and now we're gonna use the built-in function called print, and in parentheses we can put whatever we want to print. Um, for example here, uh, go to view, have output and command bar on, and game explorer. You don't really need game explorer, but you could have that out, and um, get properties and explorer, important. So click on command bar and output if you don't have it already. So basically, if we want to print something, we can just say print and in parentheses. So basically, we're saying, okay, we're gonna use a function print, and in that parentheses, we can put um basically what we want to print. So um we can say 1, right? We'll print 1, as you can see right here in the output. If we say, if we want to print like words, we would have to use quotation marks. Because if I just type in dog's age is 1, it's thinking that we're trying to call a variable, and it's gonna be like, wait a minute, there's no variable like this, and especially when there's spaces. So first off, you want to quotation marks, because then it's not, okay, we're not printing a variable, we're printing what's put inside here in words. So we could just say dog's age is 8, or 1. Okay, so when we press print, this dog's age is what? Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we can, instead of saying that, we could just say dog's age right here, um, in quotation marks. Remember, we can't just say dog's age is 1, because it's looking for a variable, but when you put into quotation marks, it's not. So you're just gonna say dog's age is 1, and then all you have to do is put what you want to print. I don't even have to say dog's age is 1. I can just say the variable, because it is equal to dog's age equals 1. Dog's age is 1. I'm sorry. Um, when I press play, it should print that out. See, dog's age is 1. So we can not only we can set variables to values, we can also set it to um, editing in the explorers. For example, I can set it to part, like the part right here. I can set this uh, part to this variable. So I can say part equals game dot workspace part. So what I'm saying here is that whenever, so whenever you want to like call something in the game, you want to say game dot, and when you say dot, it's going to look in every one of these. So like it's going to, and then you just want to type in after game dot, you want to type in what tab you're going into. For example, we're going to workspace because our parts in there, and workspace is where the objects in the game are stored. So you would see workspace, then dot. Now it's gonna look in here, part. It's gonna look into part. So now we can print the part's name. So we can just say part.name. So part.name, as the first tutorial, um, name is also a property. So if I click on the part, go down to name, as you can see, it's a property. So we can print the properties too. So I can say part.name, and it's gonna say part. So it's that simple. It's that simple. And you can, and the reason why we use variables, so set it to parts, because let's say we're saying multiple lines of this, like this game.workspace.part dot transparency equals 1 or something like that, and then we have to change another part of it, another thing of the part. So we want to change that if it's anchored or something. So like we don't, instead of just putting this whole line over and over, we can just say part dot anchored equals false, or part dot transparency equals 1, because we already set it to a part equals this. So like we don't have to like write game.workspace.part every time. So that's the tutorial for variables, pretty much the basics of variables. And thanks for watching.